everybody, this is John from Alpine Archery and Fly. We are live on Facebook today with the new Bowtech bows. This is Bowtech Rain 6, this is Bowtech Rain 7. As you can see, the Bowtech's got a new camo pattern out this year. This is the Cryptic Altitude. Really love this camo pattern. It looks super slick on this bow. We shot these bows last week after we've been waiting a long time to get them. They arrived in the shop last week while we were at ATA. I shot them at the ATA show along with the BT Mag. So I just want to fill you in on a few of the things that are going on with this bow. Like all Bowtech bows, flagship Bowtech bows for the last couple of years, it's got the overdrive binary cam. So cammed axle outside of the limb, so it's eliminating some of the limb tip pressure from the standard axle system. It's got the micro sync dial. It's got a flip disc instead of the power disc like they had on the Prodigy and the BTX in the last couple of years. This is kind of a cool feature on this year's bow. They call this the outrigger. And so they took their standard revolver dampener that used to screw into the back of the riser. They kicked it off to the side. They changed the weights in a little bit to add a little bit of weight so it balances the bow's sight and quiver that are on there. So it balances a little bit better than the last couple of bows that they've had. So standard CPX technology has been on all of the Bowtech bows, or a lot of the Bowtech bows over the years. Really makes the bow stable to aim, especially on the 7-inch platform. I really like this bow on the 7-inch platform. I gotta say, this is the first Bowtech bow that I've been extremely excited about over a lot of years. This bow really impressed me, especially on the comfort setting. It's got the most comfortable Bowtech draw cycle I've felt probably since the Allegiance Tribute Constitution era. So I really love the draw cycle on this. With the tunability of that overdrive binary cam. Over the last couple of years, I've really got to play with the overdrive binary cam, setting them up for customers, and being able to set the center shot where it needs to go, and tuning the yoke system for every individual customer has been a really cool thing. What I really want to show you now is how the bow shoots, and show you the draw cycle on this bow, and you'll see what I'm talking about. One of the most important features on a draw cycle for me is when I let up on the bow, especially that back end. So on a lot of bows, it's such a radical drop from peak weight to let off that when I let up on the bow, it really wants to take it away from me. So watch when I let up on this and see what happens. It's a really easy to control letdown. It doesn't have that really drastic jump from holding weight to peak weight. It's very easy to control. As you can see, when I draw the bow back, it comes back into the valley and it doesn't bounce around a lot. It's really smooth to draw and come in anchor. Really settles down quickly. The geometry design combined with the way they designed the module and the take-up to go into the valley is really a pretty incredible setup. This bow, to me, is going to be the hot ticket for Bowtech this year. The Rain 7 for a hunting bow, this is what I would be using. Now, for the Rain 6, this is for the guys, if you want speed at a short draw length, or you want speed period, this is the bow that I would go with for you guys. I'm not a speed guy. I'm a comfort guy. I want to shoot a bow really comfortably. And the speeds that we're getting out of the Rain 7 do that. 29 inches, it's shooting a 400 grain arrow at 295. This bow, on the performance setting, at 29 inches, shoots a 400 grain arrow at 315. So, and 305 on the comfort setting. So there's 10 feet per second difference between these two bows. But on the performance setting, it's a lot more aggressive. The draw cycle really ramps up a lot differently. It's not for me. I don't love it. But on the comfort setting, again, this bow is super smooth to draw, super smooth to shoot. The 6-inch brace height sets the pivot point back a little bit farther, so I don't necessarily love that. It balances a little bit different than the 7. That bow balances just incredibly well. But this bow's got the same features. It's got the outrigger. It's got the exact same cam system. The only difference is in the riser geometry. So it's a great bow for somebody. At a shorter draw length, if I was shooting sub 28 inches, this is probably the bow that I would go with. Gives me the ability to get that speed. I can shoot this bow at 27 inches, the same speed I can shoot that bow at 28 inches. So this gives me some advantages for shorter draw length guys. It goes down to 24 inches in draw length, where that one only goes down to 25. That one for long draw guys goes out to 31. So there's this bow, between the two of them, meet a lot of different draw cycles, a lot of different specs, people. It'll fit just about anybody that we come across in the store. And they're a little over 4 pounds, but that way that Rain 7 balances, it feels much lighter than it really is. So that gives me a lot of confidence. I like mass weight in the bow, but I don't want to feel that mass weight so much. I want it to be really balanced really well and feel light in hand, but still have the mass weight to hold well. So hit us up with questions. Let us know what you think. We're always here. Come down and shoot them. We're going to have a BT mag in soon, and we'll do the same thing with it. We'll let you guys know what's going on with the BT mag. That was my personal favorite bow from Bowtech this year. I like longer bows. That bow is 36 axle to axle, 340 on speed with almost a 7-inch brace height. That bow is spot on for 3D guys. That's the bow that you're going to want. Others, the 7 and the 6, that's going to be an awesome bow. I'm really excited for Bowtech this year. This is going to be pretty special. Thanks, guys.